Well, hello and welcome back, strategy gamers. I trust everyone is doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Happy Tactics where we're playing Satisfactory. And I tell you what, this game, every time I boot this game up, who knows where it's going to take me. So many fascinating little side quests and everything else. Our factory is up and running. It is doing things. This is our power floor, of course. This is all still powered by biomass, and it's doing fine. In fact, I haven't checked on it here in a second, but I think in terms of just power output, oops, no connection. Is that guy not wired? Oh, because that's just a random pole. This guy should be wired up to the... Yeah, so we are producing plenty of power. Our capacity is way up here. And the max consumption is that blue line there. But because of sort of the stutteriness of some of the production lines, ideally you'd want this production to be relatively straight. As you can see, mine is not. I think you can when I'm trying to manufacture some of these coils, and it just, unless I rip out everything, it's hard to make it all work again. But one of the big goals is, of course, trying to find energy that I don't have to run out and chop down with chainsaws, as fun as that is. And so that is where this comes into play. Coal. That's right. Scanning for coal as a renewable resource, but you can see the nearest one, wait for it, there it is, 500 meters that way, half a kilometer. But that is what's coming in right now along this huge spaghetti line. So off camera, I was able to find a coal source, and let me tell you, it's not in a convenient place. And you're looking at this. Is that going underground? Interesting. Does that work? It's working. We're not going to question that. I thought I rebuilt that so it was above ground, but apparently we're okay with it. We're just fine with that. Well, my source of coal happens to be on a hillside, way over here, by half a kilometer. But boy, was it a little bit challenging. And of course, right now, being this far away, it is being run by biomass. You can see it right there on the top of that hillside. I had to build ramps and a ladder to get up there just to get that there. And it is the closest one. But for now, I'm just sort of stockpiling this stuff, thinking like, okay, eventually I want to run everything on coal, of course, because I don't want to have to keep running out with chainsaws. And every resource node seems to be like an infinite source of resources, which is nice. So in this episode, I thought we would explore trying to get at least one of the coal burners online. We can also make some of this traveling easier, I think, by unlocking you can see the milestone there of vehicular transport, which I think I'm just about ready to unlock. So so we're starting to get some coal in there. That's great. I hope we can continue to get more in there. There's all kinds of fun things here. In fact, I think if I look in here, I can afford, not quite. I could almost afford the fix-it cart. Let me grab a coupon. Might just, print a coupon. Sure, I'll grab a couple coupons. And I'm just curious. I want to get this, and let's just add to cart. Sure, why not? Is it absolutely necessary? Of course not. Not enough coupons. Don't I have? I thought I had. Wait, didn't I just get? Oh, wait. Don't I have? Wait. Print coupons. Oh, what do I have to do? Do I have to click on? Oh, I got to click on. Click. Okay. I guess I got coupons. Well, I got 13 now. All right. So, that's already in my cart. Let's buy this thing. New equipment. What is this going to allow us to do?
The card navigates on fixed foundation surfaces with extreme efficiency.
Oh, interesting.
Not intended for use on hazardous terrain, mildly hazardous terrain, reasonably safe terrain, or general terrain. Fix-It reserves the right to subtract damage to or loss off vehicle from your Save the Day completion bonus package. For more information about this bonus package, please visit our information booth in Earth, open on the first Tuesdays and Wednesdays of the month, between 6:25 a.m. and 6:53 a.m.
Wait, is that person? Okay. You'd think it would be... Nope, you'd think it would be in transport, but I don't see it there. So, it's somewhere here. I don't know where it is. that's all fun and games. But you do notice though, when we get to power here, we do have a coal power generator, and notice it has two inputs. One is the coal, and the other, of course, is the water that it burns the coal for to make steam, and that's where we get our power from to turn the turbines. So we need to build another resource. We don't just need coal, we need water. And for water, we need all of these pipelines. We need pumps, pipelines to send water to wherever our first generator will be. Now, if I go to the map, it looks like if I zoom, this is the closest water source that we'll be trying to pump into our area to play around with. So that I thought would be, that's a useful goal to have in our particular. Where's my ladder? There it is. In this particular episode. But before we get there, I am curious if there's just quicker ways of getting around, because everything seems so far away. Everything is so far away, and I'm running, but I'm not running fast enough, I think. So I wonder if that's plates. What do I want to get? I need to get coils, right? I'm making all kinds of things for the space elevator or phase 2 or whatever. But was this coils? Yes. Let me grab those coils, because that will allow me to hit the next little marker for my vehicular transport. Whee! Boy, I wish I could do that in real life. Let's throw the coils in there. Smash that big red button. Oof! You know it. It's so good. And as always, it's fun to watch this little guy take off. You'd think they just send it up the space elevator, but I guess that's
the world in a
just
manner
more useful.
similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Yes. Now, do they have to have... Okay, they don't have to have... They can go over rough terrain, I guess. A tractor picks up and delivers resources at truck station. The process can be automated, nicknamed Sugar Cube. That's pretty sweet, you know. It has 25 inventory slots and built-in crafting bench. Nice. Any fuel type. Okay, so that's we're gonna have to start building stations, truck stations, I think, to bring our coal in, and of course we'll need fuel to make that work, and of course more rotors, and oh my goodness, so many things to look at. Well, so that will be interesting to do, because you know, while this is working, it's not working great. In fact, I had to underclock. It was a pure node, and I had to underclock it because I didn't want to build this much Mark 1, because I don't have that many plates. In fact, real quick, before I run to the water and see if we can start pumping water into our area, let me just see what I have in terms of these. So the smart plating is what we need 1,000 of, and so that's going to be a while. That's going to be a while till we get 1,000 of those. Ooh, and that's not a rotor, is it? What is that? That's something else. It's not just a rotor. That's 100 somethings. I haven't even seen that yet. You can see in my little to-do list off in the corner there too, I have some other things that I just thought were interesting that I thought I'd add to that. In terms of, there's also in terms of weaponry, there's something called the rebar gun, which I'm very excited about, because it allows you to take out some of these critters at a distance. Because man, they've been taking me out quite a bit. I think that's the enhanced asset security. So we're going to keep unlocking this stuff. Foundry. Okay, smelts 2 resources and alloy ingots. Oh my gosh, this game it's already getting. Steel is of course iron ore and core. Okay, steel beams. Oh my word. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I might go with this, even though it's simple-ish. Let me just, okay, I'm double clicking. Did that not work? Oh, because the guy's not here yet. Okay. I've got some things here. I need some more rods maybe, and some more of the reinforced plates. But I think what I'd like to get is I would like to get that sword, that sort of poor man's lightsaber, because some of these things out here are rough, and I just, you know, the runaway strategy, it works, but is it the best strategy all the time? Because usually when you find, what I'm learning is when you find these critters, they tend to be guarding things. So it's a good indicator. You want to take them out. I think it must be up here. So our little water source, there it is. Go for a night swim. We can sort of see under the water. It's kind of creepy. But I'm assuming this is deep enough. Oh, you're getting a little bath too. Probably filthy water. Thankfully, you would think there would be terrifying things in the water on this planet, but no, apparently it's just nice water. So let's see. Oh, and look, you can pick up. Oh, that's leaves too. Interesting. Oh, wow. I didn't even know that. That's fuel the biomass. See, that's my problem. I feel like, you know, when I was in college and having to do all my laundry in a laundromat, I was always on the prowl for quarters. And I feel like that with this game. I'm always looking for biomass, any kind of biomass, and I feel like that's not very efficient. So let's see what happens if, in fact, I don't even know if I have what it takes to build one of these things. But let's just start playing. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's one of those little pet guys. I would love to get a little pet. But anyway, we'll work on that. There's too many side quests. Too many side quests in this game. All right, what did I want to do? I'm looking at architecture, walls, foundations. I'm looking for the pump, the pipeline pump. What does this look like? It has to be completely underwater, and I need rotors to make it. But it looks like I can just. Oh, can I swim down? I don't know what the split view is all about. But okay, so it looks like I'm going to need a couple of rotors. So let me get out of here and go get me some rotors. Yeah, I don't know what that funky electromagnet thing is. Boy, it got dark there for a while. It's much easier to handle things when I can see. Imagine that. Okay, so where are my rotors? Where do I keep those? Let's find out. Oh, man. Ooh, look at... Are you kidding me? This game has Aurora. That's so neat. They must really thought out sort of the system. Ooh, like purple Aurora over there. Very cool. Okay, so let's see. I'm making rotors, I think. Am I stockpiling them at all? I think, isn't this a rotor? I'm still trying to figure out this whole game. Yeah, I don't want to configure this. Oh yeah. So that's a rotor. 4 rotors per minute. And what am I doing? I'm turning them into... Oh, that's right. I'm turning them into these things. You need rotors to do smart plating. But I need rotors to do rotary things. So what I've got happening here is, because I was needing so many of these reinforced plates, I sort of split off this line on the production assembly to be sending some plates here and sending them down to make the other stuff, so that while I'm figuring out everything else, I can be stockpiling a couple of those on the side. But boy, the rotors themselves, 4 per minute, that takes a while, and uses a lot of stuff here. So I don't know. So we got 100 coming in per minute. It's kind of slow. I mean, I guess that's fine. Oh, it's because I'm having to split lines and everything else, and there's limited production already. I'm seeing the limitations of this setup, but that's how it works. So it can do 1, and now it's idle until it gets the screws. So that's where I could really improve a lot of things, is to have more screws coming in. I mean, I have tons of screws, right? I have a lot of screws, and they're coming in here. Would it make a difference if I made that a Mark 1? Let's, again, this is the conveyor belt Mark 2. Can I do that? Can I replace this? No. Overlapping clearance. Clipping. Do it anyway. Let's see what happens. They go faster, but I don't think they're getting there any quicker. I don't think that was the problem. 16 out of 12. Okay, so that was for the reinforced iron plate. So again, if I do... Again, this is all an experiment. We're doing it live, folks. We're doing it live just to see. I don't know why I keep saying clipping. So that should send that a lot faster. But again, it only matters is how fast it's coming out of here. So this is oh, I thought I could just oh, I'm missing reinforced iron plate. That's why. Jeez, these the new and improved things take a lot of plates, and I'm trying to save my plates, but it's not working. So I think what I'm going to really need to do is start upgrading these lines. That's what it comes down to, or at least picking and choosing what lines to upgrade. So that's flying. Okay, so that should beef up that pretty quickly. But again, it doesn't seem to matter if this is getting all choppy. Now, why is this all choppy? This is probably all choppy because I only have 2 constructors making my screws, and they can only make them at a certain 40 per minute. So they've always got all the supplies they need, but they can only make them so fast. So that's the slowdown. And what's in here? Okay, oh, there's my rotors. What did I need? Wait, are those rotors? Oh, I am stockpiling rotors. Huh. Okay, I'll take them. I don't know why. Of course I was. That's what I was looking at before. Well, I think that might be the limitation, because even if I speed up these belts, I only have here 2 constructors making these things, which of course means that I'm going to need to have even more. Oh, man, having the time to do all this, I don't know. Again, at least I had some in storage. So it's moving faster now down here. We'll see if that's going to deplete the storage faster, of course. So I don't know how much that can go down. I'm watching it go down. It is counting down, so it's going to bottleneck eventually. Because see, it's taken away and it's giving. So that's interesting. It's interesting. The way I have it working, it's not quite load balanced, but oh well. That's the fun of the game, right? But I feel like I'm destroying things and making more things and destroying other things, and but my smart plating is doing fine. Okay, so I did get the rotors, and what was I going to make with them? I was going to make the water pump. Let me make sure I can make that now. So I've got more than enough to make the pump. Of course, I have to power it. Yeah, that's right. You got to power everything in this game. That's why I'm glad I invested a little bit early on getting the decent power facility underneath. Although I will need to go biomass hunting yet again, because coal is still a little ways away. I'm getting close to trying to get this up, but let's just see. We'll get at least an experimental node up here. Okay, so let us, again, I don't know how to put these things in. I've never done this before. Okay, I can rotate it a little bit. Can I mean, this isn't something, I think I can just have it like here. I'm pretty sure it just works. As long as parts of it are submerged, then this is to configure the pump. No power. Oh dear. Get out. Don't die. I don't know if you have a limitation for breathing. Probably. With this game, no power. Flow rate. Head lift. Interesting. Displays how much higher up this pump is pushing the fluid. Okay, so it does have a limitation at the height. All of our power is on the first floor, and it might be even lower than this point, so that's not going to be an issue for us, I don't think. Maximum flow rate 600 cubic meters per minute. Okay, it all depends on what it needs to take. Okay, interesting. Well, I assume what you do with this is you have pipes coming out of this. Oh, I thought they were coming out of here. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Does this need to be completely, maybe it does need to be completely submerged. Okay, hold on. Trying to figure this out. See, maybe I'm figuring it out so you don't have to. So if it goes in there, presumably it can come out here, right? And then it may have to go over some hills to get there, but ultimately the net lift will be negative. So, oh, what did I do?
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators.
Yes, they can.
Note: water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Interesting. And boy, do I have a big cliff here. Is there a better way to navigate this? I mean, I could go down. Yeah, that's definitely the best way to go. Okay. Let's take... Oops. Of course, just like the other things. Okay. So what we're going to do is... let's build ourselves a pipeline. But okay, in hindsight... let me do... Oh, I guess I can't build from the water. Let's build our pipeline, our Mark 1 pipeline. I don't know, again, I don't know how. I assume the power line has to be up so you can reach it. But I don't know. The mechanics of this game, however they want to do it, folks. Okay, so let us see if we can take this down. Oh boy, what is it doing? I don't like the clipping. I prefer it to not clip. Okay, so that's a little bit. And then we head down. It's yellow because of me. And then where is my base? Okay, so I want to bend in this direction. How's that looking? Okay, I think we're on the right track. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's looking like it might work. Again, I'm certainly not beautifying my area here, but again, the rough direction is towards the lower area of the base. Do I have a big cliff here too now? No, it's a gentle slope. Okay, perfect. Take it down there. Not sure, but let me get it down there first. I don't even know if I have what it takes to... oh, I don't want a junction. Mark 1. Everything's a Mark 1, for Pete's sake. Oh, I'm running out of copper sheeting. I don't even think I'm manufacturing copper sheets. I guess that makes sense, though. You do want copper for pipes. Old school, but it works. Alright. And now, I forgot. If I have... Oh, I need reinforced plates and everything. I can throw it up. Before I forget, because I will. Let me just... Because I don't need coils for anything, and it'll lighten up my inventory. Let me run over here real quick, though. Okay, run over here. Whoops. And throw some coils into this thing. And some of this. Do you need any more coils? Might as well do some of those reinforced plates. Because I would like to get some cool new items in this particular episode. But I gotta say, this game, it's a fantastic game, y'all. It's such a good game. But you end up running around a lot doing this kind of things and second-guessing yourself. What is the other thing I need? Oh, rods. Golly, I got so many rods. It's ridiculous. Am I stockpiling them? Yeah, look at... They're just clogging up my facility here. Dink, 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 dink. Because you don't need that many for much of anything. But I can throw those in there. I just need a few more reinforced plates. And then I'll be in business for that thing. I might even be able to manufacture by hand, but I'm trying not to manufacture things by hand, even though it totally makes sense to do it. Let's see, does that get me everything? Okay, and then some, and then sort of just reinforced plates, and then I'll be in business for that enhanced asset security. I like that. I'm just considered an asset. Now the only thing is, let me just double check because my screw production seems to be holding me up. Boy, you really do need lots of screws. Again, you don't know this until you get into this. We got more rods than we know what to do with. So if I could squeeze in another, can it fit? And if it could fit, I could join it with this. That might be worth doing, folks. If I can squeeze in another constructor right here. Welcome to the spaghetti. Oh dear. Why is it doing? I know I'm missing things. I just want to place a blueprint here. Okay. It is just not going to work unless I rearrange all of this. Isn't that just the way? You know, I tried to build in a little room with these guys anyway. But now the other option would be split this line, take it somewhere. Could it fit here? There's a little more room here. Again, it's a little wonky. But it might if I have what it takes. What am I missing? Of course, some plates. Reinforced plates. Exactly what I need for everything. The things I just gave away. But let's just see here. How many did I need? 8? Oh, just 2. Okay. Oh, easy peasy. Okay. Let me see. Again, this is debugging live to see if I can make myself some more screws and maybe make this a Mark II line and really up my production in other places. And then we'll see how far I can take that. So let's get ourselves a constructor. It's overlapping. Yeah, well, you know, you don't give me a lot of choice here. Maybe what I can do, how much room do I have with it? Oh, I got a lot of room back here. All right, so I'm going to temporarily disrupt everything. And that's going to give me all the room I could want because that's coming straight out the back, which is fine. So I'm going to put my one more constructor right here. And finally, it likes it. Okay, orange in the back. Tight as it can get. Okay. Let's do that. And I'm going to have to power it, of course. But this, I would like to... see, this is so slow. So let me do a splitter right here. In a good place for this. And let's see, what is that under? Organization, logistics. Boy, this game, I tell you what, it's genius and it's nerve-wracking, all at the same time. Now, what sort of? Okay, that's not going to work, though, is it? Hold on. Because what I really need to do is I need to come. Oh boy, can a splitter fit in there? Can a splitter fit in there? I'm already anticipating. No, jeez, it won't work. Well, because I do need 2 construction lines here. All right. So we just got to do what we got to do, folks. We got to redesign everything. Funny how this game works. You have to keep destroying what you're making in order to make progress. I feel like there's a lesson there. I don't know what it is, other than like pain is your friend. I don't know. Okay, so at least that looks good. Oh, I thought I clicked. Okay, so now I can build another constructor, and maybe I can even do this neater. I'm going to erase this one too. Let's put another constructor right here. Production constructor. Right there. And then maybe I can fit uh-oh. Let's see. I need it right. Okay. It ain't gonna be I can't fit it any closer than there. So I can already see a floor redesign happening in my future. But that's part of the fun, people. It's part of the fun. The other part of the fun is to make sure my arrows are going in the right direction for these things, because I swear to you, half the time they aren't. Okay. So, and do I have a power cable? Yes, I do. So I can do... Actually, what I need is a whole new power line. Let's build one right here. Oops. And then 2... here. And then here to here. And here to here. Okay. So what's happening now? So these unprogrammed are going to be both making screws for me. Lots and lots of screws. Hopefully twice as much as I was making before. And then I'll be able to bring them both into a merger right somewhere here. Probably somewhere in this region. Organization? Logistics? Merger? Input and output. Where's the output? Okay, output is that. I want that. And again, is this okay to have? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this as again, that's not quite an extravagant curve, but that should be putting out a lot. And then if I just freakazoid that guy, whoops, get rid of him, and then use some Mark II belts, I think might be called for here. And what am I missing? I'm missing reinforced plates. Of course I am. Okay, but it's going to work. It's going to work. We got some merging happening here, and I think that's going to really... See, and my screws have never stopped because I overproduced so much early on, so that's good. Let's see what I can do in terms of reinforced plates here. You have 15. Is that going to be enough? Is that going to be enough? I don't know. We're going to find out here. Alright, so now I need a Mark II line here, and eventually everything is just going to need to be Mark II. In fact, eventually I'm going to have to redesign everything. This game, it knows exactly what it's doing. It's a weird sort of joy. So let's see if that... Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. That's nice. Because each of these is outputting 40 per minute. This Mark II, I believe, can hold 120 per minute. So it could pack them even tighter. But it's getting 80 per minute, at least for right now. And that's going to go in here, and that's going to replenish my stock, because it was sort of going down, which should also make this move well. I hope. I guess. Unless this is... That's it. Okay, pick up Mark II. Okay, that's a Mark II belt. So that's okay. I wish you could kind of count the belt. I think that's a feature that you can purchase or something. So, all right, folks. Well, there we go. What have I been able to do? Not a whole lot, but I tell you what, I'll pause the video until I have enough reinforced plates so that I can go ahead and get enhanced asset security, and then I'll bring you back in so we can get one more major upgrade before we go. But this is the game. It's so many tweaks, and I gotta say, I'm proud of my little factory here. This is very exciting. So I'll bring you back in as soon as I get a few more of those reinforced plates. Okay, folks, here we are, putting in the plates, hitting the big red button. Oh, attacking my own equipment because for some reason I want to double-click everything.
The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper.
The Xeno Basher.
In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them."
Nice.
Unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
The cheekiness of this game is hilarious. Now, how to build a Xeno Basher, I assume. I can do that here. Either that or the craft bench. All kinds of weird things. Protein that I've been able to do. And I hadn't even taken you to, I should have said this before. I've been doing some research on all kinds of things as well. So that's very exciting. Where's my research bench? I forgot. There it is. So all kinds of fun things going on with that too. So we'll have to continue that. Maybe I'll update that in the next episode. But let's see here. Can I make a Xeno Basher? What does it take? Oh boy, it's going to take a bunch of different things. Some modular frames. All right. Well, I will definitely build one of those. And in the next episode, we're going to go bashing. I think we need to bash stuff. Yeah, we need to get the coal online, a little test coal generator online. But yeah, we really need to bash stuff. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this. This is such a lovely game. I highly encourage you to try it out on your own. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the next episode of Happy Tactics.